Hey guys, it's Jamie, and in this video, we are walking through how to add insurance to a patient's chart and how to add new insurance plans into your database. So, two things to get everything set up for your patients when they come into your practice so that you can bill to insurance and have your claims paid on time and have everything done accurately. So, let's get right into it.
Okay, so the first thing that we want to do this is to go into your patient's family file. So once you select your patient and you're in their family file, from here, you're going to double click on this primary dental insurance tab right here. So just double click this and this opens up their insurance information. This is where you can see their primary insurance, secondary insurance. You can even flip to medical insurance here if your office bills to medical. Otherwise, we will stay in this dental insurance tab. And this is where everything is going to get entered for this specific patient. So this is where we're linking the insurance to this patient's file. So you'll see the subscriber's name here, and you can drop down and you can assign dependents or other people in the family. If there's someone else in this family file that has insurance and you click this button, you can select an existing family member's insurance plan to automatically pull that information in. You would just select it and click OK. Very simple. Otherwise, we're going to enter in their insurance information from scratch. So right here at the carrier, you see these two arrows here. Click this, and this pulls up all of the insurance plans that are already in your Dentrix system. So super important thing to note here, before you create a new one, down here at the bottom, this is where you create a new one. But before you do that, always search to see if the plan is already in here, because I see this all the time where tons of duplicate plans get entered in and it just bogs down your system with unnecessary plans. So the quickest way to do this is actually probably by group number. So I just click group number and type in their group number. You can just start typing and you can see it's going to search by that. So you can see if there's already one in here. If so, you can just select it and click OK, and it's going to attach that to this patient. If there's not one and you need to create one, you'll just open this up and click new. And this is where you enter all of the insurance plan information for this new plan. So you'll want to type in the carrier name, so Delta Dental or Aetna, etc. You can type that in here, the group plan. This is usually tied to the employer or a specific plan name. If you don't know it, you can use the employer name. This helps you really quickly identify the correct plan when multiple plans exist under the same carrier. Employer, you can link the patient's employer here. This is really big for efficiency. So if multiple patients work at the same company, you can quickly assign the right plan to those patients. All of the contact information, so address, phone number, all of this for the insurance company. This is the information that the patient will give you or will be on the back of their card. This is important to have in here just for calling on claims, verification, sending documentation, all of that. Group number, this is super important. This identifies the exact insurance plan that the patient is on. So if this group number is wrong, insurance claims will be denied. So that's very important. These other things, web page, email, those are optional. They're helpful, if you guys are verifying benefits online, things like that, but not necessary. The claim format, I would just keep this as your standard claim formats. This is what is going to be either print or what's going to be sent electronically. You can click into this claim setup here as well. So you can change any of these settings if you need to. This is just going to be your defaults for your insurance claims. Down here, fee schedule. This is super important. This determines what fees are being used for the claim. So if the insurance plan has a fee schedule, Dentrix will use that. If the patient has one assigned, that will override this. So in the family file, if you assign a fee schedule to that patient, it will override this. Otherwise, it's going to use the provider's fees if you don't have one selected here. So this directly affects how much the insurance is going to pay based on what is shown on the claim. So you want to make sure this fee schedule is either attached to the correct insurance or just your office fees is fine as well. So in my practice, we don't have a bunch because we're not in network with insurance. So master, this is just our office fees, or we can just click none and it will do the same thing. We used to be in network with Delta, and so you can select that one. So I would just match those. The payer ID, this is used for electronic claims. If this is wrong or it's missing, your claims will not be able to be sent through electronically. So Dentrix usually helps populate this, but it's always good to just double check what's in here. This provider ID setup, this would allow you to assign specific IDs for each provider, which would come in handy with multiple providers or specialists in one office. So we'll get into this in more detail in another video, but this is where you would change that. And so once you have all of the information in here, you just want to click OK and it will save this new plan. So now we want to enter the patient-specific insurance information. So now that that insurance plan is entered into your database, now we're back into this specific patient to enter their details. So we've already entered the carrier, then the subscriber ID. This is the subscriber ID that's on their insurance card, otherwise their social security number. If this is wrong, insurance claims will be denied. So if they have a subscriber ID number, enter that here. And then these two check mark boxes. So this release of information, you almost always want to have this checked. This allows you to send patient information to the insurance companies. And then assignment of benefits, this determines who gets paid. So if you check this, the insurance company is going to send the payment to your office. If you uncheck this, the insurance is going to send the payment directly to the patient. So this is really big for collections, making sure that if you want the insurance company to be sending your office the checks directly, you need to have this checked, this assignment of benefits. The relation to the subscriber, so if it's their self or their spouse, child, etc., you're going to put that here. And that is all you need to put the insurance information in here. So now when you click OK, this will be attached to this patient. Now there's more details in here. So like this insurance data, this will pull up all the information here. And then this benefits and coverage, this goes into all of the details of this insurance plan. So you can go through on this left side panel and go through their deductibles, maximums, the coverage table, insurance plan notes, all of these options here. And you can go in and make changes. So if you know this plan, only covers 50% for restorative, you can double click on this and make changes right in here.
Okay, so that is how you attach insurance to a patient and how to create a new insurance plan in your database. So I hope this video helped you. If you're looking for more resources on how to use Dentrix, then subscribe to this channel. For admin team members, I have an entire playlist just for you guys to walk you through everything that you need to know about Dentrix. So I'll link that here. And I put out new videos every week. So I will see you in the next one.